we've got a very special guest in the house. Josh Richardson, NBA player who plays for the Miami Heat. Who would you be in the Arsenal team?
Ben White.
So you got that little nasty streak
Yeah,
to you as well.
I'm probably a better scorer than Ben White. Like, I like to shoot a lot of threes. Theo Walcott. This guy is a burner. And I'm like, yo. I was like, bro, Theo Walcott is sitting right behind us. And they're like, who is that? And I'm like, nah, you don't get it.
What's record in the NBA last season?
Maybe like Portland Trail Blazers.
Portland, so that's Tottenham, right?
That was a setup.
Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. We are back here, Bank Holiday Monday. By the way, make sure you check that out. That was our interview that we did with Josh Richardson on the A-list. Josh Richardson, who plays for the Miami Heat NBA basketball team, massive Arsenal fan. That interview is out right now, so make sure you check it out on the channel. And also, we did a big interview with David Seaman, the legendary David Seaman, last week. That is going to be out during the international break, so make sure you check out all of these exclusive interviews we're doing on the A-list. We're here for the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Remember, you can get clothing like what we've got on now. We're very summery today because the carnival, right, over here in the UK. You can use the code AFTV10 to get an extra 10% off all the Boohoo Man clothing that includes any sales. Whatever they're doing, you get an extra 10% off. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Ty, welcome along.
Thank you very much,
We were
Robbie.
supposed to have White Yardie here today. He just arrived back in the country today, literally today. Obviously been doing his outstanding charity work down in Jamaica following the hurricane that they had there. Well done to him. However, he got caught in the Blackwall Tunnel, and the show's gone live today at 3 o'clock, because we've gone live slightly early today because of the fact it's a bank holiday weekend. He got caught in the Blackwall Tunnel. He's about an hour and a half away because he's stuck, and so unfortunately we've had to go without him. But he will be back next week. Well, that's at least what he's told me. I wonder if he's at home sleeping. When he rang me up and he said, yeah, Robbie, we don't have the Blackwall Tunnel, you know. I couldn't get no cars. Yeah, actually, when I think about it.
You know what? Maybe it's at Villa Park after the game. Because that was a bit silent apart from us, wasn't it?
Oh, you're getting the digs in now. You're getting the digs in now, Ty.
I haven't even started. I haven't even started. Don't get me started.
Listen, before you start going like that, right? I saw you on Saturday before the game, and you were quiet.
Quiet what? You mean
you were quiet, man. When you came up to me, and this is you. Yeah, Robbie, man, were you going into the game now?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, yes, you did.
I didn't say that.
You came off of the coach.
I was in the coach.
You came off the coach and you saw me. You saw me and Cecil. And then
you Cecil.
You go, what are you doing? You're going into the game now. You're going into the game now.
No.
Right, and remember what I said to you?
No, I said I came back from Tesco. Oh, obviously other shops are available.
And what did I say to you when you said, can you come and walk in with us?
I didn't say, can I walk in with you? I said, are you going into the game?
Listen,
I never said that. Why? Robbie, why are you lying?
What it is, right, because of that stuff that you said about those Villa fans.
What did I say?
Last season, right?
What did I
the
say?
fact that a lot of the Villa fans now are after him.
After
what
me
does
for
he
what?
want to do now? He wants to tag along with me and Cecil. And get our heads kicked in along with his.
No. Listen, Robbie, don't say that because nobody's going to kick my head in. But you're saying that. What did I say? About as the Villa fans?
You said you apologised to them.
But that's what I said. So if I've apologised, what more can be done? That's what I mean. If I've But if I've apologised, what more can be done? What am I supposed to do?
Ty, there's some of them who wouldn't have seen that apology.
Well then, so that's
they'll just be remembering what you said last year.
But that's their problem then, isn't it? That's their problem. Because when you're going to hear something, the person who, that's what I mean. When you're going to hear something, you must hear the apology. Because if you diss my team, that's cool. But if you don't want to hear the apology, or you only want to hear what you want to hear, that's nothing to do with me. That's nothing to do with me.
Going already. Listen, by the way, you guys can get your super chat sent in. I've already got one. I've got the laptop here with me today.
But before
let me just see here. I just get this first one in. It says it's from Clara Bitsy. Big up to Clara. It says, "Hello, Ty. Did you watch the Chelsea women beating Arsenal women this time without even having Emma Hayes on the touchline?" Did
Hello, Clara Bitsy.
They won 1-0, didn't they?
I tell you what I watched. I watched Man City beat Chelsea 2-0. That's what I watched.
No, but Chelsea, the men's team, they had a good win at the weekend. We'll get into all that. But first of all, before we start, actually, really sad news today. regarding Sven Goran Eriksson.
Yeah.
He's lost his life, lost his battle against pancreatic cancer.
God rest his
passed
soul.
away at the age of only 76.
Yeah.
We got the news earlier on this year that he was, you know,
was ill,
he
yeah.
was terminally ill and that he's only had about a year to live. And unfortunately, he lost his battle today. And of course, England manager between 2001 and 2006, the manager of the great generation, the golden generation, with Beckham and Steven Gerrard and Lampard, and you know, was a very highly respected manager, managed at lots of massive clubs around the world of football.
Yeah.
Really sad news.
Yeah, really sad. May his soul rest in peace. Condolences go out to his family. Well, a fantastic manager, by all accounts, a fantastic person, will be sadly missed. And as a boyhood, lifelong Liverpool fan, he got to, I think, manage them, didn't he? He
got to manage them at a game, achieved his dream,
which was nice.
So well done to Liverpool for
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
that. But yeah, sad news.
Really,
but
really sad.
you know,
so rest in peace.
Yeah, but listen, it was happier times for us this weekend. You know, what I mean, of course, we went up to Aston Villa and we got the win. And I was really happy about that because, you know, after that viral video last week with me and Yardman, as I got to Villa Park, lots of Villa fans were coming up to me and going, Robbie, he's better, mate, he's better. What? After the game, I was going like this.
you go like that because none of them were left after the game. It's so funny. I didn't see any after the game. Where did they all go? Where did they all go? Oh, it was funny.
It was a tough game though. Tough game because we can't look on that. Listen, one thing I'll say, Aston Villa are a good side. I was really impressed by that Rodgers in midfield.
Morgan Rodgers.
He had a great game, man. You know, marauding through midfield. He was fantastic. And overall, it was a really tough test for Arsenal. And we could have went 1-0 down. There was the chance that Ollie Watkins surprisingly missed. Then there was the other chance he had where David Raya pulled off that incredible save.
Incredible save.
But then, you know, Arsenal were always in that game. They'd had a chance earlier with Saka. They'd have a couple of little half moments.
Yeah.
And then Trossard again.
Oh, Leandro.
As the song says, Trossard again.
Leandro
again.
Yeah,
I mean,
Leandro again.
What a player he's been for us.
Absolutely.
What a signing.
Absolutely. Fantastic. But then, listen, we're going to have to break this down because it's quite funny. But first, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you. I think I've got 3 bones to pick with you. That will be later. But the first thing is, the bone to pick with you is obviously... Look at his face. He's a lot calmer than last week. The bone to pick with you is, I have to say, I owe you... I'll be humble. Unlike some of the arrogant Aston Villa fans. You're not laughing now, are you? But anyway, some of them, not all of them, because some of them were cool. But first of all, I would have to say I apologise for interrupting you. You know, because obviously you got upset last week. Because I
don't remember that. But anyway, all right, carry on.
Hold on, so you don't remember saying, if you interrupt again, I'm going to hit you. Don't remember saying that? Yeah, you see, yes, you said that.
You?
Yeah, you said you're going to hit me. Yes,
I'm going to hit you.
Yeah, no, I'm not, Robbie. I know that, but you don't have to say it. So I apologise anytime I interrupt you.
That's the first bone. No, hurry up now.
Yeah. No. The other ones that's it. So I apologise, but the other ones are coming. But now we're going to go to the game. So it was quite interesting because on Saturday morning, before I went to travel, I watched a program which I won't name on a channel which I won't name. And basically, it's called, I'm never going to say what it's called, but on there was Aston Villa player, Ezri Konsa. And he was all about his life and big him up. You know, he used to play with legends like Sol Cam and all that. You know, I think his parents had gone on all that. And he was talking humble, this and all that. And it was wicked. I thought it was wicked. He used to play for Charlton, his rise to the top, and he was wicked when he came in for Mark Gay. He's a good player. Good player. But then, it started for the game, and I thought I was dreaming. He actually said, and I can quote him, he said that for the game against us, he said that if they execute their plan properly, it should have been no problem. And I thought, hold on, that's what, and when I said, I won't say, you know who I travel with, I won't say that. But when I was traveling...
You don't say anything, do you? I mean, you should be a spy. You know what I mean? You make a good spy, man. You don't reveal anything.
No,
all right.
I don't have to...
You're telling us a story. I won't say this. I won't say that. I won't say the TV thing it was on. I won't say the TV program it was called.
Okay, well, all right.
All right, carry on.
I'll tell you off air. See, now you're interrupting me, aren't you, now? I'm only joking. I can't even complain because I'm always interrupting you. Yeah, so I thought, But that's a bit arrogant to say the least, because even if your game plan works, it doesn't mean you're going to win. So now, when I get to Villa Park now, I'm even going to say it. I'm in a shop, which I won't name. I won't name. And like I said, to be fair,
What, Henry Conser walks in?
no. He wasn't being trained. No. That would be funny.
Where's this story going, man? Hurry up.
No, hold on. So it's all to do with the game. So what? So that's what I mean. So what I'm there now, and to be fair, like I said, first of all, let me just say commiserations to Unai and to Emmy, and to the humble Aston Villa fan. I saw an Aston Villa fan. He was cool. He said to me, "Do you feel you're going to win?" And I said to him, "I wouldn't turn up if I didn't feel I was going to win." And there was all Villa fans around me. And then I won't even tell you what they tried to say to me. And they said, "Oh yeah," this is when they started chatting. They said, "Oh yeah, easy win for Villa." I said, "I know it's going to be easy for us." I said, "Ollie Watkins is going to score a hat-trick of 1 goals." And then when I saw you and Cecil and someone else, which I won't name, because I don't want to, you know what I mean. So yeah, so when you went now, when I came now, they were trying to abuse me. They were trying to insult me. They were trying to sneer at me. They were trying to jeer at me. They were trying to intimidate me. They said, "Oh, what are you doing?" They actually had the guts. I feel like, you know what? I feel like rolling on the ground. They tried to get the guts to say, start singing. Because it's a Unai. And I said, "No, but we sacked Unai." It was funny. They was, oh yeah. But what it is, Rob, I was thinking, you got that big chance. This was before the game. I was laughing before the game. Oh my, the way they were chatting, like they'd already won. And now when the game starts now, half time now, they didn't clap. When we scored our goal, when they were leaving, they were trying to start cussing. At the end of the game, I never saw them. And you know what? Good. Now, like I said, commiserations to the humble Aston Villa fan. And there was a lot of them, but the arrogant, the big-headed, the conceited football cowards, they've gone into hiding like Gabriel Apollo. Where were you after the game? It was all right when they beat us. They were all there then. But they saw me. I don't hide. You saw me. They were all talking nonsense after. Where were they? Look.
You enjoyed that win, didn't you?
No, listen, I enjoy any win for our team. But
but you enjoyed this one a lot, innit?
No, I enjoyed it a lot. But
Yes, you did.
Listen, I enjoy it against somebody who's big. And that's the Villa are not as big as their fans think. That's the thing.
Now listen, let's big them up, right? That was a really tough game for Arsenal. And if that goal would have went in for Ollie Watkins, could have went the other way.
Yes, Robbie.
But as I said, Leandro Trossard, big goal,
Brilliant goal.
Good goal by Partey, even though Emi Martinez should have saved it. He got a lot of stick.
He did.
The Arsenal
That's
fans
enough
were giving him so much stick. And he deserves it because he gives it back.
He does give it back.
He's a big guy, he gives it back, you know what I mean? I still like Emi Martinez actually, but he gives back stick.
He's a great goalkeeper.
But yeah, it was a great win for Arsenal.
It was
really good
a
because
fantastic win.
when I looked at the games we had in at the start of the season, I looked at that game and I was like, this is a tough game, man. Going away to Villa Park, they've done the double over us last season.
Which they shouldn't have.
This is going to be a really tough ask, but we there, you know what I mean, got the points.
I thought we were magnificent.
Thought, you know, we defended well.
Superb.
Saliba, brilliant. And David Raya, another unreal save.
Oh, no.
You know, that's 10 away games we've played in 2024, right? We haven't conceded a goal in any of them, right? And we've won 9 of them.
Yeah, and draw
9-1 draw. That is an incredible away record. If we can keep that going, I mean, it's tough to do that, but that's an incredible away record. And, you know, I thought overall we deserved to win the game. I saw some people saying we were lucky. I don't think we were lucky. I mean, all right, Ollie Watkins misses a chance, but you know, I just felt that, you know, we were always the team on the front foot. Yeah. Their tactic was, you know, definitely to defend really deep and try and catch us on the counter-attack. And it didn't work. We won it. It didn't. For 3 points to Arsenal.
No, it didn't work. But like I said, Robbie, the thing is, I know, I see what, but the funny thing, what I'm saying is, listen, you can big up your chest, but if you can't back it, don't speak. Act like Gwen Stefani and No Doubt, and don't speak because the nonsense they would say they before.
You're not sounding too humble now, are you?
No.
You've already made that point. Will you keep going over it?
No, because like I said, Robbie, this is not to the humble Aston Villa fans because a lot of them came up to me and they were cool. It's the ones they were giving. They were basically saying, you said they came to. They were basically trying to say to me, what are you doing here? And it shows the way we beat them, that they were very lucky.
Well, listen, I've got some super chats coming in here.
Lucky. Got smashed up, man, in football terms.
Kulut Boy says, Ty, could you please explain why you always focus on other teams' fans? Stop taking everything to heart. I agree with that.
Well, focus on other fans like what?
Like what you're doing now. Keep going on about the Villa fans.
Oh, so who's that said it? What's the name?
Kulut Boy.
Oh, so Kulut Boy. Did you see the Villa fans, the nonsense they were trying to chat to me before the game? Were you there at Villa Park? The nonsense they were chat before the game.
Black Academic.
Says, I'm glad.
He says,
I want to talk to him as well.
Well, he says, big up to Ty for pointing out Raya's importance.
Thank you.
See, look, you're ready to jump down the guy's throat.
No.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You're ready, and the guy's bigging you up and saying because you did the other day. It was in that fan cam when you gave Raya man of the match because you spoke about his important save and you spoke about his concentration levels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And look, you're ready to jump down the guy's throat and the guy's about to big you up.
Thank you, Black Academic. I just want to say thank you, Black Academic, and then, Boy. But sorry, Robbie. I just want to say, Black Academic, have you asked Gabriel Abonahue his apologies to me as well? Because he's in hiding like the arrogant, big-headed, conceited, football cowardly Aston Villa fans.
Original Nutter says, please do an AFTV remix of KRS-One Sound of the Police, changing the whistle to the sound of the referee's whistle. And that should be, I think he says this one for you, Ty. So,
what's that?
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the cheats. Whoop.
Yeah, that's good.
Let Ty be on the remix.
I like that. Oh, who was that?
That was Original Nutter.
Original Nutter. Listen, you need to come on. That's making woo, woo. That's the sound of the cheats. Woo, woo. It's the sound of Aston Villa getting beats. Woo. I like that. Fantastic.
954 Yardman says Villa won Champions League, Ty 0.
Yeah.
Visits to Nigeria.
Okay, no. Aston Villa won no invincibles. We've had that, and I've gone to Nigeria a lot of times, my friend.
How many times?
100 more times than Aston Villa have won trophies. Put it that way.
Lee says, Bernal says, rest in peace, Sven. May your stars shine in heaven forever.
100%.
Lovely message. So it was it was a big win.
It was a massive win.
I'll tell you one of my favourite parts in that game.
Yeah, go on. I know what you're going to say. I bet I can say.
Go on, say what I'm going to say.
I know what you're going to say. I was going to even bring that up.
Say
and I know.
see if it's the same thing.
It is the same thing. It's the same thing.
Go on, say it then.
I know what it is.
What?
It was when, and I was going to say it, Jacob Ramsey goes streaming away, and then out of nowhere, William eats up the ground and tackles him for a corner. And Jacob Ramsey's looking around like,
where did he come from?
Yeah.
But that's not the moment I'm talking
Okay, then
about.
I can guess.
That was a brilliant moment, by the way. Saliba.
I could probably get.
But I'll tell you the moment I loved in the game.
I can guess
John McGinn,
I knew it.
Right, hit the ball against Saliba, right? Deliberately.
Yeah.
But then Ben White saw that and absolutely levered the ball.
Did you see
right?
in his chest?
Levered the ball
in his chest.
On that big bum of John McGinn. Oh, is it his chest?
Yeah, his chest.
His bum's so big I thought it was his chest. Right, of John McGinn. That bit of shithousery from Ben White was absolutely. This is why Arsenal fans love Ben White. He's a club favourite because of things like that. I love him, man. I love Ben White.
It was brilliant. That was amazing. But imagine, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was really, really bad. But then we haven't even spoken about the game. The funny thing is, Robbie, listen, I know Yardy's not here, so I'll take up his space. Not that his space means much. Just kidding. So what it is that you, and another game, and another program that I want to mention, they were bigging up Aston Villa, like you did, because you are humble. They were saying that, Ollie Watkins should. But hold on, if we go back to last season, at Emirates, I didn't hear anybody saying that we played well when they won 2-0. Because if you remember, it's very interesting because Leandro scored that goal. If you remember, you probably do because you've got a good memory like me, we like to think. Do you remember when he had a chance and he placed it and Emmy saved it? And if it smashed, but see, Ollie Watkins now, it's the same kind of thing if he scored. But yet, when we lost to Aston Villa, this is how Aston Villa played so well. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's
they
true.
were even big. They even said, Ollie Watkins, everyone.
I'd like to know what Yardman's thinking. He had a lot to say last week when we did that interview. Yardman, go on, brother.
No, pick up Yardman.
Shall I ring him or is he at Carnival, you think? Or is he hiding? Nah, to be fair to Yardman, big him up. You know what I
big
mean?
him up,
Listen,
big up.
I sent him a couple of messages bantering him.
What did he say?
And he said back, he goes, Robbie, I want the team to win. Why are you getting the thing? You know I always want the team to win. I was thinking, it didn't sound like it the other day. Well, when you was cussing off Mikel Arteta and saying how Arteta's better. But Unai's better. But listen, yeah, it's great banter. Big up to Yardman. He's very happy with the win, as every Arsenal fan was. Very happy with the win. But when is Ty doing the referee training, says Dan Lane, with another super chat.
Thank you, Dan Lane. As soon as you're doing it, we can do it together.
All right, then maybe you might do it with Together.
Okay, but then Robbie, also, there's a couple of things. I know you was there. It's interesting now because things have been cut out. First of all, what I noticed when Leo scored his first touch, which was amazing. But what was so funny, he was so mad.
He didn't celebrate, yeah.
No, he celebrated because apparently William went too, because afterwards now he went like that. But William said do it because he's annoyed in it, which I think is great because you want hungry players. Because I could see he was fuming.
Yeah, he was bit over the top, like bit fuming. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're gonna have to come off the bench.
Yeah.
And when he comes off the bench, he's very effective. So I was just like, pipe down a bit with that, man. Yeah, I mean,
no, but if he does his job, isn't that cool though? Because he scored.
Yeah, no, he's done his job. So celebrate, man. Yeah, I mean, celebrate.
Yeah.
And just, he'd save that till the Monday. Now you go to the manager and say, I feel I should be starting.
Okay.
Fair enough. Celebrate, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. It's a great moment. You know what I mean?
It's
a big goal.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Live on TV, another important goal by him, So this one then from JJJS, he says, if it's a no title due to goals of no striker, Arteta out, he says.
Say that again? Officially?
In other words, he's saying if we don't buy a striker and we was to lose the title because we didn't score enough goals, Arteta out. Now,
but if we win,
Eddie Nketiah, the news has broken since we've been live on air. The Eddie Nketiah, the offer has been accepted. Let me see if I can find. Oops, my phone's dropping here.
You're acting like Emmy. I'm only joking.
It's like Emmy Martinez.
I'm only joking, Emmy. I'm only joking.
Oh my days, man. You're on it today, Ty. You're on it. Right. Let me see if I can find the. I think it might have been Fabrizio Romano.
Who said it?
Or is it David Ornstein? Anyway, I've got the one there from Fabrizio. I think it might be David Ornstein who went with it first. He says, after an official bid from Crystal Palace, Arsenal revealed earlier an agreement's been done between Crystal Palace and Eddie Nketiah's camp. Eddie Nketiah's camp for personal terms, contract in place, salary agreed, and final details being sorted out.
Okay.
Club-to-club agreement getting closer. Eddie Nketiah looks like he's definitely on his way to Crystal Palace. He turned down an offer to sign for Nottingham Forest.
Really?
Yep, he doesn't want to sign for Forest. He's going to Crystal Palace.
Well,
what do you think of that?
Well, obviously disappointing.
£30 million is the total of the deal by the looks of it.
Well, it's a good deal for us. Obviously a good deal for Eddie. Obviously disappointed to lose him as well as Emil, academy players. But listen, he can stay in London and I wish him all the best.
David Ornstein as well. Yeah, David Ornstein as well. He went with it. He went with it first. Actually, he said Arsenal expected to accept an offer from Crystal Palace to sign Eddie Nketiah. Bid worth 25 million plus 5 million in add-ons, similar to the Nottingham Forest deal that they had in place. Palace and Arsenal in direct talks. No issue anticipated on personal terms for the 25-year-old striker. So Eddie Nketiah leaving. Now, going back to what that guy said there, maybe he's going a bit over the top when he says Arteta out. But surely Arsenal now must have to sign a striker or a forward player before the end of this transfer window on Friday. If you can, then why we can't let Eddie go and we don't sign a forward player? Because look, Gabriel Jesus was out of the game on Saturday. Yeah, he was out on Saturday with a groin injury. I think they're doing an MRI scan on that today.
Okay.
Now, we can't rely on Gabriel Jesus for the season.
Or Leandro.
Leandro's not been really injury prone, but
no, he hasn't.
The amount of injuries that Gabriel Jesus has had over the past 2 seasons, we can't rely on him. Remember, it was Eddie who came in for him that time when he was out for ages. Eddie's going to Palace. That surely means that Arsenal are buying a wide player.
I agree. I don't see us letting him go if we're not bringing anyone in. But like I said, Robbie,
who would you want? Would you have Raheem Sterling?
I don't think so. Because where's he going to play? He's not going to play up front, is he?
Lookman?
Adam Waller, 100%. But I don't think where he's playing now.
Atalanta. Atalanta are resigned to losing him. He wasn't in their squad for this weekend's games.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Ademola. I would even go for Victor if he can.
Victor Osimhen.
If he can.
Well, Victor Osimhen,
sort his ego.
He had that release clause of 110 million pounds, and that now has gone. Club Al Ali.
Yeah.
Or is that? Yeah, over there in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah,
they put in a bid for 55 million pounds, which has been accepted. Right, 65 million euros. So that's been accepted. So that price has been halved. So you go for Osimhen.
Victor, yeah. Victor, Ademola. I don't know about Raheem because where's Raheem going to play? I can only see him playing on the wing. I can't see
I don't
him playing
think we
up
get
front.
right. I was just asking you that, but I don't think. But you think Osimhen?
I would like to get. I don't know as well because apparently I'm never going to say. I don't know. I just think that is Mikel going to go for him because he apparently hasn't gone for Ivan Toney possibly because of the ego. So I don't know. I don't know. But that's who, even who I would go for. The two I'd go for, you probably go for same, but we wouldn't get is Ollie Watkins or Isak. But I don't think we're
I'd love to get Nico Williams as well. I'd love to get, but surely they must be going in for. And plus, they're going to have a £30 million coming.
Yeah,
they made back a lot of money because they got Marino coming in.
Yeah, Mikel.
Right. They bought Calafiori, but
Ricardo,
but they're recouping a lot of money because they've sold Smith Rowe. That's 35 million. They're selling Eddie 30 million. That's 65 million back.
Yeah.
Right,
very good maths.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of other young players that have gone. Charlie Patino's about to go as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Patino's going to Deportivo La Coruña, so they're making a little bit of change. More super chats coming in. 954 Yardman says Jamaica will win a trophy before Ty says something nice about a referee. He said, gone are the days of us where we used to be accused of having no steel. He said, that's from a City fan.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Nelly says, if Ty was the first contact of humanity with extraterrestrials, what would Ty tell them and recommend to them to do on their first visit to planet Earth?
Wow. What kind of, who's that from? Who's that from?
Neville. No, Nelly, sorry.
Nelly? What a very interesting question. Wow. What would I wow.
Think about it.
Okay.
And Mr. Caplin says, big up
Mr.
Uncle
Caplin.
Ty, can we please do a team of the weekend?
Ooh, you mean of players?
Yeah.
What you? Oh well.
You know what that's going to be, Mr. Caplin. It'll be all Arsenal.
An Arsenal 11, and I can tell you, I can tell you.
I could have predicted that.
I can tell you the fans, the bad fans of the week. That were Aston Villa fans. They were the worst fans of the week because after they lost, they didn't even turn up. Where were you, Aston Villa fans?
All this energy.
Where were you?
You weren't like that before the game, people. I can tell you that.
I'm
you wanted
sorry.
to walk in with us.
I'm sorry.
Right.
So
let me get into a couple of other. Obviously, there were some other games going on. Chelsea, big win for them. They thrashed Wolves. Noni Madueke got the last laugh. He put that was it on his Instagram story that he's Wolves is shit. Right, and then he retracted it and apologised for it. He got a lot of stick in the game, but scored a hat-trick. So really answered the Boo Boys well.
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Liverpool winning their first home game under Arne Slot.
That's right.
And also a hat-trick again for Haaland.
Yeah,
this
but Robbie,
guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, but you say that it was no disrespect to Ipswich. He was unbelievable defending. You see some of the goals that they could.
But the finishes were good.
They were good, but I mean.
No, but he's still. Listen, don't downplay how good that guy is.
No, I'm not. But the way
the finishes for both his goals, apart from the penalty, were brilliant. Yeah, Ipswich's defending was shocking.
And also,
they were winning 1-0. The penalty they give away was ridiculous.
But they could have had a penalty, and he was waved away because the player was pushed out in a box. But you know what I mean?
The result of the weekend has to go to. Well, I think our result was the result of the weekend, but also you can give it to Brighton as well. Winning 2-1 at home against Manchester United. I don't know if you saw that game. United again losing yet another game right in the dying moments, conceded in the 95th minute.
But you could say they were lucky because what is it? Who is it? Is it
Xerxes? Where the ball hit his knee.
Yeah. Who was it?
That was funny.
Was it Garnacho? If he had not touched it, he would have gone in. But when Xerxes was offside, so he touched it, the goal wasn't allowed. So you could say they were
laughing, innit?
Yeah, of course. Having said that, I was laughing. That's when I stopped laughing at the arrogant Aston Villa fans. I had laughter for that. Yeah. And then I started laughing at Aston Villa fans who were trying to talk nonsense again. But it was funny. But well done to Brighton. Danny again.
Danny Welbeck.
And you know what? Sorry to interrupt, Robbie. I don't want you to hit me. Danny, apparently, according to the stats, big up Danny. Nobody scored more goals against Manchester United than him.
No, what it is, no player that's left Man United
Yeah, that's what I
scored
mean.
more goals. He scored 5 now.
Than him. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
remember that goal he scored for us that time?
Yes,
against
and he
the
celebrated
header?
when we beat him
And
in
he
the cup.
celebrated, yeah, that time in the
FA Cup.
in the FA Cup at Old Trafford.
But
That was brilliant.
another quick quiz for you.
We were there, and it was a Monday night game.
That's
remember
right.
that? Yeah.
Who scored the first?
Who scored the first that night?
Yeah. Robbie don't know about it. Come on, Robbie, man.
I was at the game.
Oh, come on, Robbie, man. Should I give you a clue?
Give me a clue.
Yeah, so look at him. He was Spanish. That's the clue. You should get it now, man.
What Arteta? Was,
No, he wasn't Mikel. No, he wasn't
Cesc.
Mikel. He wasn't Cesc.
What,
No, I think
Cesc?
Cesc
No,
was
hold
gone
on.
by then, I think.
Santi.
No, he wasn't
Who
Santi.
scored it?
He was a Spanish defender. That's the last clue. You should get it now.
Monreal.
There you go. Look at him. Look at him. How many clues do I have to give it now?
My memory's terrible.
No, it's not. No, it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Nishant says, who would you prefer, Osimhen or Gorkarez? PS Gorkarez has started the season on fire. He has. He scored 6 goals in 3 games.
He has.
Ty, please no quadruple talks after we sign one of them. But
Yeah,
he's
but-
saying, who would you prefer out of them two?
Well, who said that though? About no quadruple talk.
Do you not? You say you got a good memory, and then after every time I say the person's name, you ask me.
I'm
who
just
said it.
making sure. So I can
Nishat.
think. Oh, Nishat. No, I didn't. I never said Nishat. I didn't say we could win the quadruple. Okay, so
All right.
That's
Who
right,
would you have out of them two? Gorkarez or Osimhen?
It's probably Victor. What about you?
They're both called
They
Victor.
are. I like that.
Oh my days, Victor Gorkarez or Victor Osimhen? Which one? Probably Victor. Oh my God.
So you can't make that up. And we're live. I'd go for Victor O. What about you?
Huh?
Victor O. What about you?
Victor. I'll go Gorkarez then.
Is it? Okay. But then
Just
Robbie.
for his goal scoring record in recent times has been amazing.
Yeah,
I'd have any of them two.
Yeah,
we
well,
need
anyone.
to buy.
But I think we
Mikel,
will buy one.
Edu, we must buy a forward player, whether it be a striker or a wide player on
Yeah.
that right hand side to back up Saka, or someone who can play
Bukayo.
both flanks. We must buy that player before the transfer window closes.
Yeah.
We must.
Yeah.
Right, time to get into my boohoo man of the week.
Yeah, I know who that is though.
Who?
I've already seen it. I've seen it on the thumbnail.
There's a few candidates.
Oh, no, who the few candidates?
Well, Ray's got to be one. I mean, unbelievable save yet again, 2
unbelievable.
weeks in a row.
Yeah, incredible.
You've got to say Mikel Arteta's got to be in line.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant performance to go
Absolutely.
away to Villa, a place where
Absolutely.
we lost last season, and to get a win.
William.
Saliba
Oh.
is another candidate for that. Absolutely brilliant in the game.
Absolutely incredible.
Trossard,
Oh, Leandro, yes.
you know,
Leandro.
Trossard, you know.
Yeah.
great.
And even the look, I know you said it's a bit over the
Yeah.
top, but I thought the way he was looking was
Yeah.
funny. Man.
João Pedro of
Yes,
of
of
Brighton.
of Albion.
right,
Yeah.
you know, well, that was a massive goal.
Danny Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck, Madueke
Yeah, not
for
even
scoring a
Madueke.
hat-trick.
I didn't. Is that what you said
Haaland
about
for
Wolves?
scoring a
I
hat-trick.
can't believe you said that.
Yeah, Haaland for scoring a hat-trick
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. But I've decided to go left field with this one. This is maybe one that people weren't thinking of.
That's good.
But I love the moment so much. I'll go for Ben White. Ben White is my boohoo man of the week. I just loved what he did. That bit of shithousery, lashing that ball onto McGinn. And you know what I liked about it, right?
Yeah.
Is that a few years ago, like that guy said earlier on in one of the comments, right? We never used to have that steal. We'd take it when people did that. We'd be little victims. Oh, you know what I mean? But you can't mess around with this Arsenal team no more, because you've got guys like Ben White. You've got guys like Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba.
Thomas.
You've got Calafiori who came on and was doing
Did you see what he did?
leaving a little bit in on Emi Martinez.
Yeah.
Right, you've got Yuri and Timber, who's
Yes.
a rough
Oh,
house.
superb.
Yeah. You've got Partey, who's
Thomas.
a big guy. They're bringing in Marino, another big guy. You've got
Martin.
Havertz,
Kai.
who leave one in. Bukayo.
Strong man.
Odegaard, who I see going for a wicked 50-50
Yeah.
and win it against Onana on Saturday.
Yeah.
You cannot bully this Arsenal team anymore.
yeah.
Ben White is my boohoo man of the week.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get into my idiot of the week.
That's the Villa fans who were trying to talk rubbish. Emma Hayes.
Right, here's some of the candidates. Now, White Yardie, we got to put him under consideration for this. The man got off a flight this morning from Jamaica, rung me up and said, Robbie, I'm definitely coming in. Right? Don't worry, I've been off for a few weeks, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Right? Man now is heading, you know,
To Villa Park.
He lives over in South London. He's heading there.
He's heading to Villa Park to find the Villa fans. Don't worry, after the show, I'll come and try and find them. Because they didn't seem to be.
No, listen, even worse than that,
emigrated.
he's heading
It's worse than that.
He's heading there from South London, right? He's going to the Blackwall Tunnel. Now, everybody knows that it's Carnival weekend.
Yeah.
What's going to be one of the busiest places this day? The Blackwall Tunnel.
Yeah.
He's stuck in there, can't move, misses the live show.
Unfortunately.
After he could have stayed at home, be sleeping, he's wasted all his sleep. You are a serious candidate for Ediyat of the Week, but because of the great charitable work that he was doing over there in Jamaica, which absolutely I've got to applaud him for. He raised so much money and he went down there and was making sure it's all being distributed brilliantly. I can't give it to him. He's actually candidate for Boo Man of the Week.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Work,
100%.
Right? But I ain't going to give it to him just because it's him. Right? Right?
That was a bit harsh.
Right. Then there's other candidates.
Emma Hayes.
You know, the referees and VAR in that game against Bournemouth yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that's one of the biggest. I swear to God, if that would have been us, and you would probably be hunting down those referees right now, in a good sense. You know?
In a good sense, yeah.
But honestly, it was horrendous the way in which Bournemouth were robbed. First of all, from that goal disallowed when it was a perfectly good goal. And secondly, Joe Linton clotheslining the goalkeeper. I mean, in rugby, he would have been got a red card, let alone football, and he didn't get a red, right? There's that. But the prize goes to Erik ten Hag of Manchester United, right? Honestly, goes away, loses to Brighton. He made a couple of substitutions right near the end of that game, including taking off the experienced Harry Maguire for De Ligt and taking off Bruno Fernandes, a guy who can create, who set up. But remember, it was Fernandes who crossed for that goal that got disallowed.
Yeah,
How are you going to take him off? You could see Fernandes weren't happy. I didn't see the sense in taking him off. And then what happens? You lose the game in the 95th minute. Idiot of the week is Erik ten Hag, Man United.
But isn't that
it's got to go in.
But isn't that a bit harsh though? Is it?
What's his harsh? His substitutions.
No.
Arteta made substitutions that won the game. He made substitutions that cost them the game.
No, I'm not saying.
Idiot.
I'm saying it's a bit because listen, obviously it's brilliant for Bayern, but if you lose in the 95th minute, aren't you a bit unlucky?
No, you're not unlucky because you've got to hold on. What's the saying in football? If you're not going to win it, don't lose it.
Yeah.
And he, for me, threw away that possible draw. A draw away at Brighton wouldn't have been the worst in the world, especially after the second game.
So basically, sorry, Robbie, you're saying that they need to act like En Vogue then. That's what you're saying.
And
don't you remember the tune? Right, En Vogue. Hold on to your...
Right, Nishant says, who would you prefer? I think I've done that one, isn't it? Yeah, I've done that one.
I'm going to answer these questions again.
Clyde says, I was a legend at... I was at a Legends game.
Oh,
Saturday.
at a Legends game.
Huh?
At a Legends game.
Oh, I was at a Legends game. It's just the way he's written it. I was at a Legends game Saturday, and now for close to 7. I think he's saying he was at a Legends game for Sven Eriksson.
Oh, right.
Oh, he was at the Legends game for. Sorry, it's just the way you've written it, mate.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
I think he was at the Legends game for Sven Eriksson.
When he was managing the Liverpool 11.
Crying emojis.
Oh, yeah.
He-Man says,
He-Man. And the rest of the universe.
My boy White smashes the ball against McGinn. Trust me.
Yeah, but it was brilliant.
He-Man,
it was brilliant.
I loved it, man.
The accuracy as well, because he hit him right in the chest.
Accurate, man.
That was incredible.
You can't miss that bum. Kalechi says, Ty, this is a different Kalechi.
Yeah.
He says, Ty, why aren't you a comedian? You are hilarious. Are you being serious, mate? To Kalechi, I think that might be our Kalechi. Right, let's get into question time.
Question time. Hilariously lucky. But Robbie, can I just say something?
No. Right, so first question here. Time's running, man. Ben Smith, 570, says, Ty, what made you want to come on to AFTV in the beginning?
Nothing. I was forced to come on.
Well, no, actually, you know what?
I'm joking.
I can actually answer that, Ben Smith. Right?
Yeah.
Funny enough,
question.
you know what game that was?
Of course I know what game it is.
Second game
Aston
ever
Villa, 0-0.
on AFTV. We went away
To Aston Villa.
to Aston Villa.
In
0-0. In the
Terrible
winter,
game.
pouring rain, remember?
Yeah, I think Vass
Right.
hit the post, I think.
Yeah, went up on the coach,
Yes.
and I said to the coach driver,
Yeah, that's right.
it's Graham, wasn't it?
Yeah, Graham. Yeah, big
I
up
said to
Graham.
Graham, I said, do you know anyone on this coach that we could interview? We started this new channel,
Yeah,
AFTV,
that's right,
we
that's
speak
right.
to fans after the game.
That's right. Yeah.
And he said to me, he goes, there's two guys at the back of this coach. They
Who was
argue
arguing?
all the way up to games and all the way back from games. Go and talk to them.
But
Trust me. And you know who it was? Ty and Claude. That's who it was.
But Robbie, you're
and that's
wrong.
how we first... Huh?
You're wrong, sorry. You're wrong because what you missed out is that no, we argue on the way there, in the service station, at the ground, and on the way home. yeah. So he's thank you to Graham. So you know,
Rest in
it was
peace,
brilliant.
Claude, man.
Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
This
you.
one's from Stephen Cable 1181. He says, what's your favourite Bergkamp goal and why?
Wow. Well, you know what? You could go for the Newcastle goal because that was incredible. You probably was there. I was there, but because you know we're upper tier, you only saw him hold off.
Yeah.
I think it's Dabby's ass.
Yeah, Dabby's ass, yeah.
Yeah, but the favourite goal was when we drove Leicester. I say we should have beaten them. We drove Leicester 3-3, and Dennis scored from about 30 yards. That is the only time ever I've seen a goal. And I started getting the football shivers. It was on because I couldn't believe it. Dennis hit and it went. That's my favourite ever goal.
Another question.
Dennis.
I'm not sure who this one's from. It says,
you.
Ty, your favourite R&B song?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. That's very, very hard. Very, very hard. R&B song. Oh gosh. Oh,
You must have a favourite. You're singing them all the time.
I've got favourites, but I'll go for one which I think is fantastic. If I pull one out, I'd have to go for All Because of You by Neon. What a fantastic song.
Okay.
But that's only one.
I think you answered this one earlier on. Raheem Sterling to Arsenal, yes or no? If he was available, yes or no?
No disrespect for Raheem, no, because I don't see where he's going to play. I can only see he's going to play on the wing, and you got Bukayo and Gabriel. So
All right.
no, not really.
Do you think any Premier League team will ever replicate what was achieved by the Invincibles?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No,
Not even City?
No, because it shows you how difficult it is. It's very, very difficult to do. So it's incredible what we did. You know.
Here's another super chat for Nishan.
Oh, Nishan again. Thank you.
Personally, I prefer Gorkarez too. He assists a bunch of goals and has an element in front of goal that our front three misses.
Okay.
He says, I believe in Gorkarez, he says. And he says, big up Ty and
Big up
Robbie.
you.
So he like Gorkarez.
Oh, thank you. Big you up as well. Thank you.
And
very
here's
much.
another one. It's not a super chat, but it's one of the comments. TMM1001 says, Jodeci, cry for you.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, Jodeci, you had next too close. I know there was a version that I didn't rate by Blue, but you know, yeah, absolutely. But you could name so many. You could name SWV Week. You know, you could name Brandy Monaco, The Boys in Mine. You could.
Okay, that's enough. Chucksy says Victor Osimhen will get us titles. Let's go for him.
Okay, well, let's hope so. Well, it remains to be seen. Well, let's hope so.
All right. Mohammed Fahim Udin says, Robbie, I agree with Ty. Where was the energy last season? Oh, Villa got lucky when they beat us.
Absolutely.
They only say it now when it suits their agenda that we got lucky.
Absolutely. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And even, like I said, thank you, that person. Because you know what? They were saying, only what? Strike. If Leo had smashed that chance, we would have won. Imagine. We're lucky. But Villa weren't exactly. Now, imagine, like I said, I ask you again, Robbie, I'm sorry. Where were the Villa fans after the game? Because I never saw them. When I came out, it was quiet. When they won now,
well, you always come out late. Nonsense. You do come out late.
No, I don't. No, I come out to support the team. Remember, when we all left, we were singing Leandro's name, innit? So I don't come out late. Why am I coming out early? And the thing is, I never leave early. Imagine, they were there talking nonsense after. Where were they? Where were they? You got all that big chest. If you can't, if you want to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. If you can't walk the walk, then act like LL Cool J and hush. act like Bjork and it be so quiet. Because they were talking enough. I'm so glad we smashed them. Well, we beat them 2-0, but we beat them. And also, another question I want to ask for you, Robbie, is that when Thomas scored, I don't know if you saw, did you see the celebration? Because now they're not showing it. Did you see the celebration he was doing? I wonder what that was, because it looked like Did you see that? Yeah, he was doing it, but they're not showing it on anything. Because when I saw him do something, I don't know if he was saying that I would have pay rise, but it was wicked because he was doing like that. But they haven't shown it again.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go on. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Flint Nishak says Adingra and Victor Orquez will make us title favourites. Can't see us buying both of them, but we have been linked with that Adingra.
He's a good. Listen, he's good, man.
He had the assist for the goal on for Brighton on the weekend,
and he scored the third goal against Everton, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Well, hopefully,
Okay.
if we're lucky enough to get him.
Well, you know what? The thing is, you get to find out who we sign. You can watch Transfer Daily every day. Thanks to everybody who's been watching it throughout the summer. And of course, it's transfer deadline day on Friday, and we'll be keeping you up to date with all the rumours right here on AFTV, so you won't miss a thing. Yes.
Robbie, don't make me laugh. You know, right? I said I've got a bowl to pick of you. This is the last bowl because you said right. you said you don't remember things, but that's cool. And obviously, I didn't take it to heart. I know that you, I know you never punched me because listen, if you punch me, I'll be like the Villa fans. I'll be missing forever. It's true.
All right. What was the bone?
The bone was you said to me, and you was having to go with me. There's no point in asking you. You always say 2-0. What was the score of the weekend? Excuse me. What was the score of the weekend? What was the score against Wolverhampton Wanderers? Somebody was having it. Thank you very much.
After all that one.
Thank you.
You did say 2-0, man. That's because you always say 2-0 for every single game.
Now, two games in a row, 2-0. That's what I say.
What's the score going to be against Brighton?
Hopefully 2-0.
You going 2-0 again?
Always. That's why I was going for that.
If you get that 2-0 again at Brighton, what? I'm going to have to do something if you get to. What can I do for you if you can? Yeah, 2-0.
You can help me find Aston Villa fans. At Villa Park.
Now, people, give me a suggestion of one thing I'd have to do if he gets.
You don't listen, and you don't have to do any forfeit. I don't want you to do any forfeit. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? Aston Villa fans can do the forfeit. They can actually stay and see their team getting licks. That's what they can say. Football licks. That's what they can do. Oh yeah.
Amari says if he's 2-0 against Brighton, I've got to book you a trip to Nigeria.
Well, listen. I'm going tomorrow, mate. All right, for your information. No, I'm not. You know. Yeah, all right.
Mr. Captain says I've got to bring you on the next American summer tour pre-season.
That's very kind of them. That's very kind of you.
All right, you know what? That's fair enough.
I know you're going to say that.
If we win 2-0, if he gets a prediction right again, because he just does his scattergun approach, and he says 2-0. If he gets 2-0 again, the next trip when we go pre-season to America, we have to bring him.
Oh, that's kind of you. I don't know. You have to bring me anyway. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So if you get 2-0,
yes,
we'll bring America. I don't know if you better handle him. You know what I mean? I don't know why you asking for Mr. Capley. You just gotta come over there.
No, listen to me.
Right. But if it's 2-0, you're coming.
Oh, thank you.
When you have visa?
Listen. I'll get one. Innit? I'll get one.
You don't need a visa, innit? You just need an ESTA.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll get one. Yeah, I'll get one.
You have a criminal record, have you?
No, fortunately not. Thankfully, no, I haven't. Thankfully. And
sure?
Yeah, 100%. But the thing is, Robbie, there was another thing.
Sure about that? There's a football hooliganism and nothing like that.
No, because I'm not a hooligan. And I would like some of the Aston Villa fans were trying to act like. Some of them. I'm not a hooligan. So, yeah, there was another thing, Robbie.
Hold on, wait. There's another one here. Harry Lawrence says, oh, my laptop just died.
Oh, no.
Harry Lawrence said, I remember what he said there, though. He said, Harry Lawrence said, if
we beat Brighton
2-0, I've got to dress up like you for 24 hours. Headphones, everything.
No.
All right, I'll do that one. No, I'll do that one as well. If it's 2-0, I'll come in next week, headphones on, everything like that, like you.
That would be funny. Listen, I just want to win. That's what I mean. Oh yeah, Robbie. Yeah, before we go, I just want to have your take on this. When Leicester drew with Tottenham 1-1, Vardy was apparently giving the Tottenham fans and saying that one Premier League title, none for them. And the press people,
brilliant.
But the press people were saying,
loved it.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. But the press people were saying that Vardy's king of the wind-up. But I thought, though, that you are not meant, as a player, to have a go at them. And I tell you why. Because you know on the programme, which I won't name, they were saying, oh, the Arsenal fans, even though I didn't say, were saying not nice songs to Emmy. You know it's when...
No, listen. So first of all, let's say Vardy is the king of wind-ups. but he gets so much stick off away fans, right? Including a lot of songs about his wife.
Yeah, which is out of order.
Right, which, you know, so he's entitled to give it back. And then I'll say this, right? Emi Martinez got it in the neck from Arsenal fans, but he's given it to Arsenal fans before in the past.
Yes.
And I never heard no song sung to him that I would class as
over the
inappropriate song. You know what I mean? Yes.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, I was joining in. Arsenal fans gave him unbelievable stick.
Yeah.
But it was all done in the right way. It was like, you know, Emmy, what's the score? The song that they kept singing, like the whole song is, oh, Emmy Martinez. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because he made a mistake for the goal. So, listen, and I like Emmy Martinez because he helped us to win the FA Cup, and I won't forget that, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't like the way he left the club, but
No, nor do I.
right, some of the things he said.
Yeah.
But Emmy Martinez is a top keeper.
He is.
But the Arsenal fans, I was there, you was there. I never heard any song sung to him that you could deem as, come on, that's a terrible song to sing.
Robbie,
nothing.
You didn't. I know.
Yeah, so what's the problem? And he's a big guy, he can take it, and he gives it.
Yeah.
And I love that in football. I love when, listen, I love even the Madueke thing. He made a mistake by saying, but he answered it on the pitch.
But Robbie.
He got loads of sticky. What's wrong with
No.
That's all. I love that.
No.
As long as it's done in the right way, as long as there's no, you know, maliciousness in the song, and there's no racism in the song, there's no hate, you know, over the top hate. Like I remember one time, I never forget it. Ty, sorry to cut you.
No, it's all right. Sorry,
I was at Arsenal played Chelsea.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah.
And I see a fan right near me giving some really horrible stick to Frank Lampard.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I was on the verge of saying something to this fan and say, brother, nah, come on. You don't say that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I was on the verge of saying that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was out of order. So, but the stuff of the Emmy Martinez, nothing. It was banter. No, brilliant banter as well.
But Robbie, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, because I don't feel out of order. What I'm saying is, they're saying king of the wind-ups. If that's okay then, so then when we beat Wolves and we beat Aston Villa, look at the disgusting songs that Thomas sung. Now, if they sing about Thomas. Now, if Thomas went up and went 2-0 to the Aston Villa fans, what would have happened? And also, if you remember, when Bukayo was walking off the pitch on Saturday, he was just walking past. The Villa fans were telling him to F off. He wasn't saying anything. Now, if Bukayo was going 2-0, would they say it's all right
listen,
then?
If you're a footballer, if I was a footballer and I'm walking off the pitch and someone's telling me to F off and we just won 2-0, I don't give a damn. I'll be like, yeah, all right, mate, I will. But I'm just going to F off with 3 points.
I know, but Robbie,
you know what I mean? That's all I'm doing.
No, but I'm saying, Robbie, I'm saying, if Bukayo went 2-0 like that...
Don't take it to heart. It's not a problem. It's not an issue.
No, but Robbie, what I'm saying, don't say Vardy is the king of the wind-up, because if it leads to...
No, he is the king of the wind-up.
No, but don't say that, though. No, I don't think he is, because if it leads to...
No, he is.
No, I don't think he is, because if it leads to incitement...
He doesn't incite. He gets a lot of stick and he gives it back. He's a king of the wind-ups. Fair play to him. Do what you're doing, Vardy. Because I've never seen Vardy go on wind people up who haven't been winding him up first, right? And he's done some brilliant wind-ups in the past. What was the double he done? What was that celebration?
What was that for, though?
What was that one again?
Was that
he's done something. Listen, he's the king. He's the king of the wind-ups. But Ben White is not far behind.
Oh, no, Ben is brilliant.
Anyway, Ty, it looks like we reached the end of the show today. It's been an entertaining one. We'll have Yardy back next week. He is back in the country. Yardy, go home and hold asleep, man. Also, want to give another shout out to some big interviews that we got. We did on AFTV VIP. We did a brilliant interview with the NBA star Josh Richardson, who plays for the Miami Heat. He was over here in the UK. We got him in the studio. Massive
Big
Arsenal
Josh,
fan. You know, brilliant when we were comparing, like, say, some of our players and how would they do in the basketball team. That's brilliant. And we got an episode of David Seaman coming out during the international break. David Seaman, who came into the studios, a right gentleman he was. Yeah. And finally...
I just want to say one thing, Robbie.
One thing.
Okay, one thing.
Keep it brief.
Okay.
It's bank holiday weekend, yeah? The staff there who's in there, they want to go home. You know what I mean? They've got families to go to. Yeah, a couple of them want to go carnival, you know what I mean? Have some jerk chicken
so
and
that. So do I, actually.
So, please.
I just want to say one thing, Robbie. Do you know where those Aston Villa fans went? Because I don't know. I'm worried about it.
Keep going on about it.
I'm worried.
You might go out that carnival and you might see some Villa fans down there. You carry on.
Well, is that when? That must be where they ran to.
Listen, We've reached the end of the show today, right? I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, we're live on Mondays every week at 6 p.m. We came early today because of Carnival. Thanks for everybody who's been watching it live. Brilliant response.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I didn't answer.
Thanks for all the comments. Well, no more questions for you. I'm sorry, I don't want to have nothing else from you, right? I've had enough now. I want to get away. It's bank holiday weekend. Thanks to Boohoo Man as well. Don't forget, you can check it out. It's on the screen right now. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description. 10% extra off of all Boohoo Man wear. They've got loads of summer clothing like this.
Fantastic. Miami Vice style.
Yeah, and they've got loads of winter clothing and autumn clothing about to come in as well. So make sure you keep an eye for that. I saw that Heady One has got his own. Yeah, he's got his own brand. He's got his own range on Boohoo Man as well. So you want to get some Heady One stuff? Get onto them right now. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back next week.
Good luck to all our teams. Peace.
We've got a very special guest in the house. Josh Richardson, NBA player who plays for the Miami Heat. Who would you be in the Arsenal team?
Ben White.
So you got that little nice streak.
Yeah, I'm probably a better scorer than Ben White. Like I like to shoot a lot of threes. Theo Walcott. This guy is a burner, and I'm like, yo. I turned, I was like, bro, Theo Walcott is sitting right behind us. And they're like, who is that? And I'm like, nah, you don't get it.
Worst record in the NBA last season?
Maybe like Portland Trail Blazers.
Portland, so that's Tottenham, right?
That was a setup.